This video is all about a walk around at the Fully Charged live show, or is it the Everything Electric show? I'm not even sure, but we're going to go and have a look around and see what's here today. Let's go. That's a really cool ID bus. Check that out. Nice decals and some pretty cool wheels. Look at that. Very cool wheels. And it's an ID bus cargo because it hasn't got the windows. But look at that. Nice little living area going on there. And a table. This is the section I wanted to come to first. Of course, this is the main arena for EV conversions and modified Teslas. So we'll speak to EV breakers, I'm sure, in a second to check out not only the electric vehicle that we've seen before, the Tesla Model 3 Performance with roll cage, etc., but this very exciting car. So check it out, it's actually a soft top. Who's ever seen a Tesla Model 3 convertible? Not only that, it's got a beautiful green wrap actually, and the kind of new aero covers I'm very, very interested in getting for Rusty. Probably not the white ones. They need to have more on them, because the white ones look a little bit like plastic throwaway dishes. The black ones look a bit better, but they're kind of, I don't know. Yeah, I just think that they look better when they've got graphics on, that's for sure. Who's ever seen one of these before, right? Imagine cruising down the road with a Tesla Cabriolet. And as always, EV breakers have brought their track-focused Tesla Model 3 Performance. I've seen a bit of footage of this actually. I'll have to see if I can put it into the video of Calvin and the crew giving it some pasty around the track in Ireland. But yeah, looking good. So I'm here under a work capacity as well, under Dynamon. So Dynamon is my 9 till 5. We do EV planning for big fleets. If you want to check out what we do and the tool that we have to help businesses, check the video up here, because this is a demonstration of the software and it's amazing, especially if you're looking to make the right decisions around EV transition and save money. So this Mini here, this is a recharged Mini. And this is a kit for classic Minis that's made by Felton. And in fact, if you look at the video up here, this is a video of me driving one. It was about a year ago, and believe me, it was an amazing drive. Here is the kit, sort of deconstructed, if you like. Whenever I think of deconstructed, I always think of cheesecake. It's too much MasterChef, I think. So UK viewers will know what I mean. So yeah, this is the battery pack at the back, and the battery pack at the front, and the motor, and all the other gubbins, controller, etc., which is in, believe it or not, that classic Mini there. We've got Callum and his Beetle. Now, those who haven't seen the video, we did a video with Callum at a car show recently. This Beetle is the nicest EV converted Beetle, I believe, in the UK. And if you want to see the video with more detail of Callum's Beetle, check out this video up here where we go into a bit of detail and we go for a drive. But as you can see, the thing is absolutely immaculate. Look at the paintwork. And look at the inside of this. The full details on that video I mentioned earlier. So I've just wandered over and met Alex, and Alex is the CEO of Clipper.
Yeah,
there he is. Alex, tell us what you do, what's this vehicle all about, and yeah, just give us the detail, that'd be great.
Yeah, so we convert commercial vehicles to all electric. So what we're looking at here is the London Black Cab TX4. And a quick look under the bonnet. We've got the batteries in the green boxes. We've got, this is a 40 kilowatt hour system, yeah, with the Clipper VCU in it and all the necessary electric pumps and so on.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, it's it's a Nissan motor.
Oh, okay. Hence the Chadamo.
Hence the Chadamo, yes. And we've focused on very minimal changes to the interior, some modest dashboard changes, little information screen there, giving you the essential data, gear shifter down there.
Very cool. And what's the range and charging speed on one of these?
So we're getting about 100-mile range on this, and that's like real world sort of city driving, so around London basically.
Ah, perfect.
We've also got the other half of the packs in the boot.
Yeah.
And we put the wheel underneath where the fuel tank used to go.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's it's an unchanged vehicle.
But you're working on a new project. What's the new project?
Yeah,
what vehicle are you working on?
To move on to commercial vehicles, light commercial vehicles, so sub 3.5 ton vans and minibuses, basically.
Yeah.
We can do a conversion for about half the price of a new EV of one of those, and about a tenth of the carbon footprint. Obviously.
Exactly. Awesome. No, thank you, Alex. Thanks for showing us around, and
it's a pleasure.
Hopefully we'll see one of those vehicles very soon. There's a few pretty cool cars and vans here. So we've got the Horizon van, new one. Some pretty special cars behind us as well. This car is going to be a very common sight soon because it seems to hit all the notes from a size, price, look, range. It literally has nailed it. Renault have done such great work in terms of getting a car to the market which has been so appealing to everyone. So no doubt we're going to see plenty on the roads, starting from 22 grand, and there's some great finance deals out there. But let's keep going, see what else we can find. Oh, look at this. Formula E. I did notice that there is a Hyundai Ioniq N over there as well. If Palmer Sport would like to get some DC chargers at their track, I'm sure we could get a load of us down there to utilise them. So a brand that not many people would have heard of, and I only heard about it last week. So Changang, the Changang, this is a company from China. Apparently it's the third biggest in China, and they have recently been in partnership with Mazda for their electric SUV. Oh look, front, that's a good size.
And a really good size, yeah.
But yeah, the quality of this, although it's a prototype, is pretty impressive, to be fair. We were in it earlier when I first arrived, and it is a good looking vehicle. And yeah, the spec is really, really cool. It's the DPAL SO7. Quite like the colour as well, kind of a coppery colour. Quite like the fact that it's got the LED light at the top and the bottom. Size of the wheels, although it's a pre-production model, they are 20s, looking good. What's it like in there? Lots of space?
It is very spacious.
Very spacious, there we go. And my colleagues were in there earlier and they were 6'5" and they had plenty of room. And something that I really like about this car as well is when you sit in the driver's seat, the screen tilts towards you. I'll put the spec at the bottom of the screen, but the real big highlight is this is going to be £40,000, which is, yeah, it's a great price for what seems to be a very comprehensive EV. I am an electric bus. No, I'm not. Here we go, BYD electric bus. Look at that overhang. So what does it look like from a London bus perspective? I mean, I really like the shape of the newer style London buses. It looks pretty cool. But what I was excited about was, you might see it in the corner there, is the Hyundai Insta. How was this not front and center? This looks amazing. Not sure if anyone's seen the N version, which I'll put up on the screen now, which looks absolutely amazing. Amazing is my favorite word, as everyone will know, but it genuinely is. And I love a performance car, but this Insta does look pretty cool. I mean, it has echoes of Suzuki Ignis, but yeah, in terms of space and everything else, it looks pretty good. Let's have a look. Now, quality-wise, this is what worries me about these sorts of vehicles, especially when you think about the Dacia Spring, is the quality just isn't that fantastic. But let's sit in the back here. Yeah, plenty of space. Does feel okay. It does have a lot of space in it, actually. Quite impressed with that. Just double check that the passenger seat wasn't too far forward. No. Very, very spacious. And I can even slip across to the driver's seat. Lovely steering wheel. Not overly crazy with buttons, because the high end I can put too many buttons on, but bearing in mind I'm a Tesla driver, so a nice armrest there. I'm pretty impressed with this, actually. As a kind of a runabout car. I wonder how it compares in spec and price to the new Renault 5. I don't think it's as pretty as the Renault 5, but bearing in mind it's a Hyundai, we know that the efficiency is going to be strong. And pretty nice 4-spoke wheels as well. But yeah, it's probably not to everyone's taste, the look of this vehicle. But yeah, 15-inch wheels, so 42 kilowatt-hour battery or a 49 kilowatt-hour battery, different motor, specs, 26,800 new. So yeah, it's more expensive than the Renault 5, and there's an Insta 1 and an Insta 2. It doesn't say about charging speed, and it's only a 4-seater. But yeah, certainly another option compared to the Renault 5 if you want something a little bit more quirky. Oh, it's an F-150 electric. F-150 Lightning. I don't think I've seen one of these before. Maybe a while back. E-Vision electric vehicles. EVs for rent. Wow, look at that screen in there. Obviously to our American viewers, they'll have seen these quite a lot. Pretty cool pan roof. Someone's saying hello in the background there. Oh, look at this. Nice. I mean, that's not even faux leather. It's kind of plastic, really. Nice steering wheel. It's utilitarian. Let's just call it that. Pretty huge, isn't it?
There's a one of the back doors open.
Got to go. Can't go to an event and not have a air freshener and pen. And then we come to the joyous 2C EV stand. We've seen this vehicle many times. So check this out. This is from Austin Motor Company. Now, some of the older generation might realise that the original classic Mini was a Austin Mini. And the story with this is BMW obviously took on the Mini brand, and SEAT Motors took on the MG brand, but Austin was bought by some sort of holding company, and it was forgotten about. And a chap, I'll put his name at the bottom because I can't remember it right now, has actually taken on the Austin brand, and they are starting to make some pretty cool vehicles like this one here. From the chap was just telling me they're around about £35,000, 20 kilowatt hour battery, about 100-mile range, but what an absolute eyeful. And I bet they're really fun to drive. What a beautiful looking machine. I really, really love this. Obviously a few swatches in there, so I'm guessing you can customize your own vehicle. So I think there's going to be some more information coming out about these Austin electric vehicles. There's another one over here, lovely blue one. Look at that. It'd be wonderful to have the Austin brand come back, and from a UK perspective, I'm really looking forward to seeing more from these guys. It's great to see that 3TI are here with the Papilio 3. That's the solar car park with AC charging. There's a new Horizon van there, and an AA ID Buzz. It's a shame they didn't bring the modified one. And we've got the AA crew, and also the Morris van as well, which is very, very unique in salmon pink. Very, very special. And yeah, look at that. Look at all the space. Oh, it's a proper... I wasn't sure if it was a camper van or a workman's van, but it's a bit of both, isn't it?
It is.
It is.
We've got a his and hers, if that's a bit sexist.
His and hers.
Or maybe that's
or a
his
them
bit.
and theys. Anyway, enough said. Right. It's gone too fast sometimes, Tim. Right, and we've got the another AA. It's a good plate. What else we got around here? So we got the Ford crew. I was following a Capri on the way here, and it was in this red colour, which looks really great. When I first saw it in the yellow, I thought it was awful, but actually driving behind one the other day, I actually quite like the shape of this thing, because it is a bit more unique compared to the normal Chinese electric vehicles we see. Still not sure about the front end, but I'm guessing from an aero point of view, it's nice and slick. Porsche here with the Macan, new Macan, and the Taycan. But yeah, Tesla here with new Model Y and a Cybertruck, which is great to see. And they've got a bit of energy items here as well with their solar and battery, but it's great to see the Model Y. Check out one of the videos that I'd done before. We had a left-hand drive one we were having a look at. I've not driven one yet, but I'm sure we'll get to drive one soon. But it's looking good in the space grey. What grey? Quicksilver. Quicksilver, the new Quicksilver silver colour. But yeah, good to see the Cybertruck. I don't know, but from all the videos that I've seen, every time I see one, I feel like I need to hit it with something after all the videos. Did see a really cool video the other day where the cargo back came back and there was a little Elon popped out, which I thought was quite amusing. And we've got the new Model 3, of course, in this beautiful red. So I love that colour. It's a bit like the Mazda red. And we've got the Tesla Owners Clubs. See this car all the time in my videos when I'm at the shows. And apparently he's driven it to Morocco. There we go. He's driven it to Morocco, which is pretty impressive. It's only done 81,000 miles. And he's driving it to Norway soon, which is pretty cool. Here's the Izu crew. Now normally they like to have the Porsches on their stand, but today they've got some rather exciting Lotuses or Lotai. So we'll say hello to the Izu crew. There we go. Hey Lash. There we go. So yeah, they've got some rather special Lotuses on the stand. Look at this green. It's gorgeous. But not only the green, look at the carbon. Yummy. Very, very special. So, what else have we got here? Yes, come see these guys earlier, Clearwatt. Now, they are a fantastic company from a battery testing point of view, and I'm hoping that we're going to be doing a video with Clearwatt soon to compare the Tesla battery test with Clearwatt. How are we doing? So yeah, well, I'm sure we'll come back at some point. Turbocharger here as well, and we have got one of the key guys from Turbocharge coming on the EV podcast, which is Sundays 8 o'clock live every Sunday 8 o'clock with myself, Kevin Booker and Alex Grant. We've got the BYD section. They are nice, and they are a lot more unique and a lot more, I'm going to say plush, but a bit more exciting than the Tesla. But yeah, a good alternative if you want to enjoy public charging, or if you just charge at home, I'm sure it's fine. It's great to see the Hevra guys here. I talk about Hevra all the time, but if you've got an electric vehicle or a hybrid vehicle, if you go on their website, you'll be able to find your local EV garage if you've got a repair or servicing that needs doing on your vehicle. So I look at these Lotus though. Wow. Very slick and sexy. Nice. So we've also got the Emoda EVs here as well. Look at the graphics on this. This looks amazing. I'm not sure if it's kind of half flowery wrap and a bit of graffiti on here. So yeah, it does look rather striking. I love the colours. Looks really cool. I've not really seen the Emoda on the road. So let's have a look inside. I've not actually sat in an Emoda yet. So let's get some first impressions. I must admit straight away, the Changdang, whatever it's called, was, I think, it felt better quality than this. It's nice, but I think straight away you can kind of tell in terms of the quality of the leather. But it'd be interesting to know the price of this. What's the boot space like? Is the boot space good? Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh my God, it's a full-size wheel in here. Sacre bleu. That'll keep the baby boomers happy. I know that. Oh, hello. It's broken already. Oh dear. So obviously that is permanently up. How much do they start from?
So this one on the road is 33. So these
33. Wow, that's cheap. Okay.
Noble. The level
standard.
is
yeah.
comfort. So this is
Yeah.
price spec.
Cool. Okay, so 33 grand. So it is considerably less expensive than the Chang'an, so hence the quality difference, that's fine. The wheels are fairly funky. I'm not sure if they're the standard or 18s. Oh, I quite like the design of those. Everywhere her foot touched the earth, flowers bloomed. So what we got here, we've got the XC90. Look at this beast. And the XC30. So I don't think I've actually seen this one yet. This is pretty epic. I wonder what the size of the boot is. You get a few elephants in there. Charging, 7-seater. Let's go and sit in the driver's seat. Some rather nice wheels on it. I don't think they're too massive. What are they, 22s? Because I know that the R design, like petrol diesel ones, they come with 23s. This XC90 is pretty cool though, isn't it? With the kind of black design. To get my camera straight. That's very rugged with the roof bars on it. Looks pretty cool, eh? Let's have a sit in this one. It's a left hooker. So it's obviously not in the country yet. Even a bit tight. Oh, do you know what? I don't like this. You know when you sometimes get into a vehicle and you're just like, yay or nay? I don't like the design of this. I mean, I know it's good to see something that's different. Not for me. Windows are there. I'm not keen on the upright screen, which is very similar to the Polestar. Lovely roof, sky panoramic roof there, but I don't like the steering wheel and I don't like it. I don't like the door cards either, but it is quite a nice quirky design. Oh, I quite like that, that's quite cool. The seat's okay for me like so. So let's see how much space is in the back, because it's quite a small vehicle, isn't it? Okay, it's tight, it is tight. I mean, I'm 5'11", and I was comfy at the front. This is a tight vehicle. This is not big. Yeah. So that was actually the EX30 crossover, which is kind of the more sporty version, not actually the EX30. So that's why I had the kind of cool exterior bits on it. But it's going to be arriving in the UK soon. But the normal EX30 is available. And she was very, very happy to tell me about the 0 to 60 was 3.6 seconds. She obviously saw me coming, because obviously that sort of stuff excites me. So I'm here at the MG stand, and the vehicle I wanted to come and have a look at over here is the new MG S5 EV. And many people may know that this is the replacement for the ZS. And it looks pretty impressive. I can't find the blooming... Where's it? There it is. So it looks very similar to the MG4 from a styling point of view. I'll tell you what, the space, and this was something that I was looking at before buying the Tesla Model 3 that we bought. The space on the MG ZS, what this vehicle replaces, is actually really good. The boot is actually kind of class leading, especially if you compare it to similar sized EVs like the high-end Icona. I'll get the price off one of the MG representatives at the moment, but yeah, I mean, in terms of the space, it looks really, really good. The quality is pretty smart. I'm going to go and jump in the driver's seat before someone jumps into it, but yeah, the design, it's much sleeker. Really good looking car. Nice and smart. There we go. So you got the phone charger there, and yeah, space is pretty good. Space is really good. It's nice. I quite like this. The quality's actually pretty good. But yeah, I really like this. I like the design. I mean, it's not fussy. I do like the dashboard layout here. You know, this dashboard going into that looks smart. Nice clear screen. I like the perforated top on it. Nice. I do like this. A little bit slow on the old change of screen. Yeah, a bit slow compared to what I'm used to, my beat-up old Teslas. We're in the VW electric bus, and this funny contraption looks like it's something out of Red Dwarf, to be honest. And we've got some fantastic pictures here. Don't judge. Some great pictures. Myself and Joseph. And Joseph's going to tell us more about the... Oh, we got a copy each. This is good. So tell us more about the VW van. Aren't you, Joseph?
Yeehaw! How are you doing?
There's your mic.
Thank you very much.
It's very fetching, this colour, you know. We won't comment on that. So, we were talking before about the van over there, the orange one, which we'll have a closer peek at in a second. And that was actually an official VW conversion, was it not?
Yes, indeed. So, January 2020, I signed for the UK as a sole UK partner. So the plan was to supply the UK with Volkswagen-approved EV conversion units for the whole range of classic air-cooled Volkswagen. So essentially what that means is all the components, OEM from factory in East Brunswick, battery modules from the ID3, ID4, Audi e-tron, same production line, e-Golf wiring loom.
Yeah, when you said that to me earlier, I was like, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, all OEM parts on the VW camper van, and there was like a registry for these conversions as well.
Exactly.
But you mentioned that that's kind of changed now. How has it changed, and what are you guys doing now?
So her name's Aziza, which means dearest one or most beloved in Arabic.
Okay.
And the orange one, Tangerine Dream, we built using Volkswagen OEM components.
Yeah.
With Aziza, we've actually used this universal battery box from
the
Felton.
battery box, nice.
Indeed, 55 kilowatt, and that's in the back of the van.
Right.
And it's we built this and designed this so that it's a fully reversible conversion. It's automatic. There's a defrost front windscreen.
Nice. And the battery pack's in the...
Battery pack's in the boot. And essentially, the battery can drop out and you can have a battery swap tech in a few hours.
So this has got AC and DC charging?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Up to 75 kilowatt hours.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going into the van.
This is the one we made with Volkswagen.
Yeah, you can tell it's got the e-Golf gear shift. Recognise that anywhere. And yeah, AC, heater, fan, mode. Very cool. Oh,
So here you go. This is the one that we upgraded from the kit that we got from Volkswagen. So it's got the state of charge, approximate range left.
You've got them both, haven't you? Yeah.
That's the one that came with the conversion unit from Stuttgart. So essentially, if you look here, that's reverse. And you've got neutral.
Yes.
And then you've got something that's in the e-Golf, which is drive.
Yeah.
And then you've got a B mode.
Yes, B. Many people with Toyota Priuses, every time I've got into a taxi and they've got a Toyota Prius, they don't know what B mode is, but it's essentially for engine braking, motor braking.
That's it, and you've got eight settings on that.
Oh, really?
You need to start driving so it engages the B.
And you got cruise control down here.
So this is cruise control,
which
is really good. And it's got the Apple Play. If you look at the rear license plate, this button will open the charging port.
Oh yeah,
so if you start filming the rear license plate,
let's go and have a look. Nice. James Bond style.
Proper
and the light comes on as well.
Proper
cool.
00.
Proper 007. Beauty. Right, there we go. Jack's garage. Right, we managed to find Jack, and he's going to tell us a bit more about what is going on with Silent Classics Go.
It's all kicking off at Silent Classics. So we'll start with the Fiat, because that's obviously our baby. We've been doing Fiats for a long time. We've done a lot of Fiats, and we're well known for Fiats. But recently we've had so many inquiries, so many people saying, I want to convert my Fiat, but it's just too expensive.
Yeah.
So over the last year, we've been redeveloping our V1 kit.
Okay.
And we've basically made it a V2 kit, which is more affordable, simpler, and we're really excited about it. So look at that price.
Oh,
look at that price.
So I could have got a couple of these.
So so it's still early stages, but this is the price we're hoping to roll it out with, including installation.
Wow.
So behind here, actually the TV's had a moment, but basically our new conversion kit, you can see it on the banner up there. The whole kit is designed to fit in just the rear of the vehicle.
Now we know that you're amazing at Fiat 500 kits, Jack. We know that.
Stop it.
However, tell me about this new battery box thing that I heard on the grapevine. You're going to give me some more detail. What's the crack?
Come over here.
Look at this.
Custom battery pack design.
Look at that.
So basically, we've had a lot of restoration shops who work on, you know, classic cars and lots of classic cars. These guys have clients who basically want EV conversions, and a lot of the restoration shops don't really want to get involved in working in the high voltage.
No.
So this is where we come in.
It's almost studded.
It's nice, isn't it? So this one is actually going in a Volvo P1800.
Very cool.
So first thing we do is we scan the car,
Yep.
get a 3D scan.
Yep.
Once we've got the scan, then we design the battery pack, and we basically, the end result is we will supply you with a plug-and-play battery pack, so you don't need to get involved in any HV wiring.
Okay. And do you use any particular batteries? Can you can the customer specify?
Yeah, so we have an open conversation. It's very flexible. And usually when in the design phase, we'll come up with maybe 2 or 3 or 4 different routes we could go. So we say, look, we could use these modules, or we could use those modules, or do you want a front and rear battery pack, or do you want a single pack? Do you want rapid charging? There's loads of different ways we can go around.
Wow. Okay.
So
and this is big news for me. And it's just UK, or you?
Mainly UK to start, and we're mainly focusing B2B, so restoration shops.
Yeah, sure.
And the beauty of it is, when whoever we're working with, whether it's a restoration shop, we're not taking the conversion from them. We're just doing the complicated bit, which will take them a long time to figure out, basically.
That is amazing. I think that is big news for the EV conversion industry right there, Jack.
Yeah.
That is awesome. And where do we find you? Silentclassics.co.uk, something like that?
Yeah, so head to our website, Silent Classics, and give us an email if you're interested.
Perfect. Jack, thank you very much.
Cool,
awesome.
thank you.
Right, that's it for the EE Electric show. I've done my best to cover as much as possible. The interesting stuff, of course. So we're going to make a move now because it's the end of the day. But thanks for watching. See you next time.